Hey, everybody. It's government contracting week and it is day 2. We kicked off yesterday. I just want you to know it's government contracting week. And I have a special guest with me on today. For those of you who may not know me, I am Monique Spalding, CEO of SPMC International LLC and the founder of Government Contracting University, GCU. And Government Contracting University, GCU, is a registered trademark of my LLC. And today, my special guest, I have some people popping in, so just stay with me all day as I'm on the platform talking about building abundance with government contracts. But first and foremost, I want to introduce to you, it is an esteemed honor and pleasure for me to introduce to you one of my Fed Talk, the Government Contracting Fed Talk course, 10-week course. One of my graduates, Miss Carla Ross, owner and founder of Carla Sugars. Carla, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell the wonderful American people who you are and what you do.
Wow. First and foremost, thank you so much again, Monique, for this amazing platform. You are just a blessing to me. Thank you. I am Carla Ross. As she says, I'm owner and founder of Carla Sugar. I basically have an amazing 5-star mobile spa, and my focus is giving you facials and sugaring, which is an alternate procedure from waxing and shaving. And so I provide that in skincare education, amongst other modalities, to help you at your best, be your best, look your best, and have the best well-being experiences.
Awesome. And so I want the people who are watching, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. If you are live with us in the broadcast this morning, hey, LaDavia, thank you for tuning in. Good morning, Coach Shakita, the queen of real estate, is in the house. Good morning, Coach Shakita. Thank you for watching the broadcast. Yes. Money. And so, Miss Carla Ross, I'm just so excited about her and her great accomplishment of completing the Government Contracting Fed Talk course. Go ahead and just tell the people in your own words. I'm not going to ask you any specific questions right now, and I know you do have another appointment, so we'll try to get to the nuts and bolts. But just in your own words, tell the people your experience with the 10-week course.
Wow. Well, first and foremost, I had accomplished so much in those 10 weeks. I want to honestly say within the first 3 weeks than I have in that journey of getting established for federal contracting in years. And I'm a military veteran, as Monique is. And so having a sister in arms was amazing, first and foremost, because you speak to the lingo of the military, but you also speak to the lingo of the civilian side, and you seamlessly merged them together and kept us all together with encouragement, with your transformational leadership, because you're also going through the process yourself. And it was extremely helpful to me because I had a camaraderie that I missed from the military, but also we had a common goal, which was we all wanted to make sure that we had viable businesses that were recognized by the federal government, but having rapport, relationships, and resources to help us fulfill those things so we don't just get started and don't do anything with it. And so I'm so grateful to you for this experience. I know that there's still more to come, more opportunities. Another thing I've really taken from this is the ability to speak what it is that we offer and share that with the world in a way that is professional, that gives the win to people that you can sail along with my business and be amazing, and I deserve this contract. And I got that all from your course. And so I thank you for the opportunity. I hope I summed it up. I was only nervous because I wanted to make sure that I conveyed properly everything that you have been and continue to still do and be for us through this course. So thank you so much, Monique.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Miss Carla. Now, one of the things that some of you, before I go on to the next segment, I do have comments coming in, but I just want to make sure that our viewers know that it is Government Contracting Week, and I'm doing nightly webinars. I'm on Clubhouse, over in a couple of rooms on Clubhouse, the Government Contracting GCU Club on Clubhouse, and the Pink and Paid Club, which is the platform of the Reverend Dr. Danielle Winningham on Clubhouse. So in order to be be in the know of what's going on, you need to go to www.blackandpinkmoney.com to get registered. Registration is free. Click on the link for the 20 grants that you receive free. There's a list of 20 grants that you can receive to apply for your business. And when you opt in for that grant list, then you'll receive emails daily updating you on the Zoom links for the webinars that I'm holding, all the things that are happening concerning government contracting, and especially everything that Government Contracting University is presenting forefront. There's a new Fed Talk 10-week course coming up. There's a new government contracting boot camp coming up. There's a government contracting retreat in Washington, D.C. coming up. So there's a lot going on the calendar, and you don't want to miss anything. You want to be in the know of what's going on with me and my brand of Government Contracting University. But specifically this week is Government Contracting Week. And so this is an opportunity for you to come get some knowledge, ask some questions. I do live Q&A during the webinars each night. And so we'll be discussing many things, but this morning talking about building abundance with government contracts. Now, Ms. Carla, let me just ask you, because you have, like you said, you have a mobile spa, you do sugaring and things of that nature. Did you know that your expertise, you were eligible for government contracts before you took the course?
No. I thought I would just be able to provide maybe workshops and discussing skincare and skin health, and focusing on those who may have what we call in military shaving profiles, to be able to offer our alternative. But even in that space, I didn't think that I could still be viewed in government contracting. I thought I would just be like maybe a one-time, service provider, and that's it. So that was a door opener for me, and it was a blessing. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, I just also want to say, for those of you who were not in the webinar last night, my clients that did the Fed Talk course had several opportunities to attend government contracting events. So I like to just get your takeaway on that, because I know that was an exciting experience. It was a great opportunity. These events, was just really divine opportunity to be able to attend for free. Not all government contracting events are free. Right. And I know you had some strategic partnerships that you made at that event. So I'd like to give you an opportunity to just speak on that. How exciting was that to be able to take what you were learning in the class and actually go to an event and actually talk about your business?
It felt like the Army, like just go. It was crash course. And it was exciting. That I couldn't believe how quickly we had the exposure to utilize and have practical application of what we learned. And it was amazing. Every presenter, every speaker had something amazingly, beyond priceless to offer. Information that doesn't come easily to you, even for people being in this industry for years. And so I was really, really happy I got a chance to really experience what it's like in real time, explaining my business and formulating relationships, building rapport, all within 2 minutes, and ensuring that we can, continue to share what we have to offer in the most professional sense based on what your course is given, and allowing the world to see it. And it was so quick. It was wasted no time.
Because I think one of the opportunities that was open, that door that was open to your opportunity, that event is taking place next month, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Very soon.
All right. So I'm super excited for you. And just wish you the best. As one of my Fed Talk graduates, we are always in communication. So I'm just watching you and just excited about everything that's going on with you. Miss LaDavia says, amazing. Yes, Monique is amazing and very knowledgeable.
Agreed.
Okay, I have one of your besties. Stacy says, hey, caller, go girl. Hey, Stacy.
Hey, Stacy.
Thank you for tuning in, Stacy. Miss Verlin says, this is Government Contracting Week with Coach Monique Spalding. Yes, it is. And then Verlin also says, please feel free to share the broadcast with your friends, family, and followers. So yes, we are very excited, everyone. Again, we want you to go to www.blackandpinkmoney.com to get registered for Government Contracting Week. We are just super elated and super excited about everything that's going on. Now, Ms. Carla, I just have another question for you.
Sure.
Because a lot of people watching the broadcast, you know, some people have some knowledge about government contracting.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to ask you on two aspects. What are your takeaways about developing that winning capability statement for your business? What would you say are some, I guess, nuggets that you learned in going through that process, and how did that process feel when you were going through that, developing all of that language concerning your company?
It was, it was, I'm trying to look for the word to where it really best describes the end game. You know what I mean? Because while it was tedious and taxing, it was like fortifying me to reintroduce my business to myself in a way that can be picked up by the federal government, but also understanding that the patience it took to get through that process has such a worthy reward at the end. And that capability statement, that process alone, I mean, fine tuning, I made maps for the military, and even still, we still had to put in more meticulous attention to detail. All of those things had to formulate in order to make it what it is today. So with that, I would just say you just made like everything so seamless and easy. All of us come from different backgrounds, but you take our strengths and make them transferable skill sets to put on paper so people know what we actually do and know who we are, and help us to condense all of the things that we do to put it into an amazing pitch that can grab people, captivate them long enough to want to be interested to learn more about you. So I took way more nuggets than that, and I don't do chicken anymore, but I'll take some kind of nugget. But I am so grateful to you.
Awesome. Well, I am just super elated, and I know the time is elapsing, and so I know you have another client. But just two final questions, and
Sure.
I'll give one question to you. Is when we did your SAM application, when we first started your SAM application, you had some major hiccups.
Yes.
Okay, that you were and we were trying to battle track that, and battle track you guys is a verbiage from the military, but we were just trying to strategize. The business word would be strategize. Stacy says, wow, I need to get more education on this. Well, Stacy, thank you. Go ahead and get registered at www.blackandpinkmoney.com. Make sure you're following me on social media, and you'll stay in the know of everything that's going on. If you're on Clubhouse, follow me on Clubhouse. I have several clubs on Clubhouse, and follow my profile. The first 3 clubs at the bottom of my profile on Clubhouse, you'll have that. And of course, you can always inbox me on Facebook, reach out to me on my IG or my Twitter. So with that being said, we'd love to give you some more information. But for now, because it's Government Contracting Week, go to www.blackandpinkmoney.com, and that's going to put you in the room with me, Miss Stacy, on tonight in a webinar, so you can ask your questions. So you don't have to do all that. Just go get registered, and you'll be in the Zoom room with me tonight to ask all your questions and get some education and information on what's going on. So getting back to the SAM application,
yeah,
there were some issues, but it wasn't. We didn't know what we didn't know. It wasn't the fact that it was an issue concerning the way your company's name was spelled. And so would you just like to, like I said, some people know about government contracting, they know about some of the government systems. Would you just like to talk about going through that application process? And I don't want to toot my own horn, but just how I walked you through that process and helped you get your application submitted.
Sure, no problem. So first thing, for some reason, it would not allow me to put in what I thought my company name was, which was Carla Sugar, obviously. And I ended up staring at that screen for 3 hours during the class because it would not allow me to move forward. But in the midst of that, Monique was so amazingly skilled that she helped me assess by looking at other people and hearing how you would go through it. So when I was able to finally break through that hiccup we had, I was able to track really quickly and get through that application because she was, and I'm saying this like you're not here, but you're like amazing at breaking things down to making it so that it's clear. And for the things that we're not clear on, even though you're not sitting here with us, it's almost like you doing troubleshooting for an IT company. and, um, but you made it a lot easier for me once I got through that hiccup. I mean, staring at a screen for 3 hours trying to do the same thing over and over with variances. I think I broke down my company name so much that I love it to the point where I've kept seeing it. It's like, okay, it's Carla Sugar. So you really were assisting all of us in different aspects. We all had our different hiccups, which is kind of like life and kind of like getting through this, which is an initiation process. It was like, how bad do you want it? You know, how bad do you want to get to the place where you can be recognized truly by the federal government and can acquire contracts because you know the nuts and bolts of what it took you to get there and to traverse what is necessary to get through that SAMS application. And so I thank you so much. I mean, this has
You
been
are
amazing.
welcome.
Yeah.
And so how did you feel when you got the email that you were live, that your account was live and you received your KX code and you were actually in the system? How did that make you feel?
I said, holy sugar snacks. Like I sat at the computer like this, like because I had been going back and forth. I'm not far from DC. I've been going back and forth to the Department of Labor and asking questions, and I actually had a DUNS number already, and yet and still I didn't know half of the things that I know now, even going back and forth and doing the legwork myself. And so um, we're not an island to ourselves, and it's great to have your support and your knowledge. And I hope that this continues to build you more people to come and break through that barrier of just simply being recognized and fully having their credentials and being prepared to have contracts and rock out.
Okay, we have few more comments. Let's see. Miss Stacy said yes, we'll do. All right.
Yay.
And thank you for tuning in, Stacy. Thank you, everybody. If you are watching the replay, type in hashtag replay. Feel free to share out the broadcast because I'm telling you, somebody, if you know some small business owners, ping them in the broadcast. And I watch the feed on the broadcast. I will reach out to them and respond, to them and let them know about Government Contracting Week. All you have to do is go to www.blackandpinkmoney.com to get registered and go ahead and click on the the list of 20 free grants, not free grants, but the list to get the list of the free list for the 20 grants. There we go. The free list of the 20 grants. And click on that button and it'll take you, you'll opt in with your information. By opting in with your information and completing that process, you will automatically be in the queue to receive daily emails of all the events that are taking place concerning Government Contracting Week. It's going on all week. It ends Sunday night, so this is just day 2. So the party is just now getting started. And let me tell you, if you like to party, you guys need to come and hang out with me over on Clubhouse because I be jamming with my music when I open up the room. I have it live. I can't do that on Facebook. So I have the live music going on, and so it's just really very exciting. But I'm super excited. In your final comments before you get out of here, Miss Carla, what are your closing remarks? And just, if anyone is like tinkering on the edge, like, oh, I want to do it, but 10 weeks, that's a lot, a lot. And what would you say to that person, or just in your own words, your final comments for today's broadcast?
Sure. Real simple. If you're on the fence, just schedule a discovery call, or just look into, talking with her PM, Monique, because you're so, I mean, I don't know how you do it, but you make us feel so individually paid attention to. And I know you have thousands of emails. So, um, but reach out to her directly. I think that was one of the key factors. You and I had a conversation, and that's what pulled me into the course because I was on the fence about it. Because everyone pops up, and everyone has popped up during the pandemic with offering something, and that's fine. However, I wanted to vet this process because that's also a commitment on my end, and that is another piece of it. In my own words, you are truly a transformational leader. So the commitment that we give, you give that and match it and do tenfold by showing up and even reeling us back in like, hey, haven't heard from you. What's going on? What's going on? That is something that we need, is that accountability, and to make sure that we are supported and reminded of that support, especially when times got tough. And so forming a discovery call session, or having a discovery call session, excuse me, was one of the pivotal moments, because we're going to be in relationship for 10 weeks and beyond, because Monique, you didn't stop, and you will not stop finding out how we're doing and continuing to making sure we're good in the process. And so um, forming rapport early is a key thing. So she really resonates with you. I think you should continue to, process with her and all her other offerings too, because she just doesn't do the government contracting courses. She was a captain in the United States Army, so she's multi-talented and multifaceted. Most of us are. So grab her while you can, because I feel like you're going to be stupid busy coming into 2022. And I thank you so much for the abundance you share with me and my family. And I wish that back to you and yours. I always will always remember what you've done for me. So thank you.
Thank you, Miss Carla. All right. And so I'm going to give you an opportunity, and then you can pop out. Tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
Okay, awesome. So, and Monique, you didn't know about this, but I will be relocating to Georgia soon. But in the meantime, you can still contact me on carlassugar.com, and it's CarlaSsugar. It's Carla's Sugar, because I'm possessive of my own sugar. And I'm also that way on IG, Carla Sugar. And you can also reach me on Twitter. Everything social media, Carla Sugar. So thank you so much for the opportunity again, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Okay, awesome, Carla. Thank you. Kudos to you, Queen. Thank you. Listen, I want to, because I'm remembering about that opportunity in September. So I want to have you back on my platform. We'll do an interview on my platform, and I want you to tell the American people all the great things that took place out of that, and just share, and just just as you go forth in this government contracting arena, because this is wonderful. One of the things that I talk about is relationship building, and Miss Carla attended that event. That event just popped up on the calendar during the course. It was just a divine appointment, an opportunity. I don't make my clients attend events, but Miss Carla said, okay, I'm going to attend this event, this opportunity. She stepped out there, and I tell you, this relationship, and was invited to attend another event which is taking place in September, and her business is going to be showcased. So I am like super uber proud of you, super excited. Thank you for all the comments. I just love you so much. Shoulder shimmies, as you would say, shoulder shimmies, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, guys. So that's going to be a wrap for today. Again, I am Monique Spalding, CEO of SPMC International LLC. It is Government Contracting Week. Government Contracting University is going forth. You need to go to www.blackandpinkmoney to get registered. Click on the link that says 20+ grant list, and when you opt in for that list, you'll receive daily emails and updates about how to get in the Zoom room with me concerning my webinars, Clubhouse appearances. You'll have a link for Clubhouse. You'll be in the know of what's going on, and you'll have all the information of everything that's taking place with Government Contracting University and all of the wonderful events and things that are available. But this week is Government Contracting Week. Thank you for tuning in. God bless. See you next time.